Here, little Will, or Uncle Will. I'm going to give you the same opportunity that I gave the little people. You can prove me a loser. I'll give you all the information. You guys like digging into people's pasts and stuff like that. Well, I'm not the person I was in the past. I'm the person I am today. Because of my past, I'm not living in it anymore. But I do want you to know that I will give you all the information that you need if you want to figure out exactly what an asshole I am. Because it's only fair. I mean, I give you my opinion. I think God looks at you like a little cowardly man who plays a tough guy on TV. But when it actually comes to doing the right thing, he likes to knock those who do. Or maybe he's just listened to a little bit. Maybe he's just listened to his friends and not paid attention himself. But then again, we know that he's watched some videos before. And I don't really know what to say, Uncle Will, but I will. Like, if you want my kindergarten teacher's name, I can do that. There's this dude. I'll give you his name. You can check him out on Facebook. He still fucking hates me from grade 1, I think it is. Because someone stole something from his lunch and he thought it was me. I don't think it was me, but hey, maybe it was me. Maybe I didn't have any food and he still hasn't grown up enough to manage. I. And you want me to think that that kind of fucking thinking is normal? To actually, like, he said this to somebody. I don't like Carl, he did this. You're a grown fucking adult, bud. But anyways, I'll give you one of my best friend Jeremiah's number. You can call him, you can ask him, you can say, hey, Carl's fucking saying nobody's tried to talk to him for 3 years. What do you got to say about this guy? And he'll probably tell you, oh, I was there for him. I was there. I've tried. And then I'd have to say that, no, really, they didn't, because they didn't. I mean, everything's recorded on text. The text that we sent between one another. I mean, the phone calls aren't recorded, but what I do know is that after I'd been hospitalized against my will the first time by my workplace that originally put me into the hospital, it was my wife that got me put into the hospital. So what I did, thinking, well, my wife's pretty good. I've been separated from my family and everything, and it's pretty much just reliance on her and her family. So I don't really have anybody to go to besides my family. I know who they are anyways. And anyways, Jeremiah, this is what a great friend he is. So I get thrown in the hospital from my wife based on violence and suicide. Let me assure you, no. Asking questions. So when I get thrown in the hospital again the second time against my will, you can understand how someone would be upset, right? I mean, I was crying. I was like, what the fuck is going on in my life? Why am I in a fucking cage again when I ain't fucking done nothing wrong? And nobody will fucking talk to me. So I'm crying. I call my fucking bestie up. I'm like, hey, Jeremiah, fucking Joanna set me up. Like, fuck, would you please listen to me? He's like, oh, dude, I gotta go right now, but I'll call you back. Do you think he called me back? Like, what kind of fucking friend does that? I wouldn't let a fucking friend sit in a fucking cell for something he didn't fucking do. Or my friend Darren, you can ask him. Well, I tried to talk to him. I went to his house. I agreed with him on everything the WEF is going to do and all this other stuff, but I think he's just crazy thinking that he can do something about it. But I don't want to look at these strange videos, and I can't explain the one that I did look at, what it is, but it does look weird. But I don't want to listen to your story, because that's probably what your wife has told me, because the psychiatrist that fucking called you bipolar said, don't listen to his stories. Never asked anybody to listen to my stories, Uncle Will. I asked him to listen to me because I knew I was having weird thoughts and I needed some help with it. And the only way to fix it was to talk to somebody. But anyways, you can have all my friends' numbers. You can have Jay Jameson, the one I say he's in big trouble with God, I think. How he would sell a friend out just to keep his job, when maybe if he said something, their jobs would have got a whole lot better if everybody told the truth instead of being scared. Because I think I can prove I went to bat for my fucking people over and over and over again when I thought they were battling a fucking completely losing fucking battle. Hanging in there, giving everything they got. No, they forget all about that when it's you talk about Carl, or hey, they probably, I wonder if they got letters like I got that I wasn't allowed to talk to them. Like I got like a workplace can dictate, and then on top of that, you're supposed to hold the trauma in because you're not allowed to talk about it, and you're not going to have an investigation. And then when I kind of force the idea or the process, you get to hire the people. And then my friends lie, except for one. One told the truth, but that never came out in the but I didn't even get to see the conclusion of the investigation. It was never sent to me, so I don't really know what was said or any of that stuff. I don't get to refute anything. Like, isn't that how an investigation goes? It's both sides, like both sides. It is all weird anyways. You want any of these people's number, Will? I'll give them to you, man. Anybody you want, you pick it. You want my any of my old bosses? I'll give you Troy's number. You can give him a call. You can ask him if I'm a liar. Or that guy's got some heavy repentance. Like I do. I feel when I think of that boy, like I think of he's in trouble. Like maybe even more than Dagburn. Like Troy's a silent killer. That's what that boy is. He's a silent assassin. The day of the narcissist, Uncle Will. She's gonna end. I'd get rid of the narcissism if you got any in there. Let the ego go. Start being a tough guy in real life instead of on the TV, bro. You're a smart guy though, Will. You can figure out something to help. If you ever come to the conclusion that you're a loser if you don't. Or are you going to do one of those battle cries from your truck again? Rebel! You look kind of silly now, don't you, Uncle Will? But that's just my opinion. But if I am chosen, that may be the opinion of many, and that might be hard to get over. So I hope you just forget about it. Laugh it off. And get a little crazy with me, Uncle Will.